We just witnessed LAFC beat Club America for a chance to go to the Club World Cup in place of Club Leon, which is the team they lost to 2 years ago. This was a high-stakes, high-intensity match, everything on the line, arguably the biggest game in LAFC history, and they did it, man. They beat Club America, the biggest, most historic team in North American history. Man, how are we feeling after that win?
Oh man, feeling on cloud nine actually. You know what I mean? Like LAFC really showed up the second half. First half, I was not crazy about how we were letting them control the ball, doing a little bit of that dolo ball. But you seen that the club came out of their shell as soon as the Giroud under came in. Things shifted for LAFC a lot. You seen there was a lot more chances, making Club America really uncomfortable, and that's what we were asking for from the beginning. It just took a little bit to get there, but LAFC showed up and extra time and walks away with the win. Now we go to Group D, play Chelsea coming up, and this is a big deal for this club, biggest game in club history, no doubt.
$10 million just to participate in the Club World Cup. Big game at home. Club America fans showing up in droves. I mean, it looked like you could honestly be fooled to think that might have been a Club America home game with as many people that showed up to that game tonight. I mean, it was split, man, if not even more Club America fans. And we know that there's a huge Mexican American population in LA, and Club America is the biggest Mexican club in the world. So they showed out tonight for their team. They were there, and it didn't matter, man. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you give it a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. Now, back to the video. It did not matter. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw Steve Cherundolo with that cup of coffee on the sidelines, I thought, man, this team might be cooked. What man is drinking coffee in Los Angeles in May in the heat? But you know what? Hey, maybe that was the magic stuff because they won. And you know what? I was concerned with that starting 11, man. When they had Ordaz starting and Bobase starting, I thought this isn't good. But it worked out, and that's all that matters.
No, it worked out. It worked out for LAFC big time. And, at the end of the day, look, man, LAFC changed the way that they played from the first half to the second half. And, we all say as fans that we need to make them uncomfortable. And it sucks when the coach has a different idea of making them uncomfortable, where he likes to sort of sit back and let them play their cards and then come after them. It makes me real nervous as a fan. However, today it showed that it was the right choice, right? LAFC, where I called for the older guys to come in at the beginning, they come in at the end and finish the game off really, really strong. And maybe that was the difference. You know what I mean? Maybe having those veterans on there coming in and making these, Club America uncomfortable the way that they did is why we got those extra goals. So as hard as we are on Dolo, the team really came through and shown that they deserve to be in that spot.
100%. And, I said before the game numerous times, this is a legacy match for Dolo, how he's going to be remembered as the LAFC manager. And he was able to win this. This could be the biggest match of his remaining LAFC tender because he's not guaranteed to go to an MLS Cup again. And this is the last year he's going to coach. And they were able to get the job done at home, a chance to play Chelsea, a chance to play Flamengo, and a chance to play a Tunisian club. I'm not familiar with what their name was off the top of my head, but they're going to be in Group D, like you said. And this, Nick, even though they lost that CONCACAF Champions Cup final 2 years ago, this redeems them. They redeem themselves with this because now they get to go in place of Club Leon, play in the Club World Cup. And this was just such a big game for them, man. I'm not going to lie. They hadn't been playing the best last couple games, which made me a little nervous for this match. But, dude, they took care of business. They took care of business when they had to.
No, they really did. They showed that they had to fight, right? And that's you talk about, around LAFC, it's always, oh, well, they don't show up for the biggest games. And where is this person that didn't even want to go? Where is this energy from Dolo? Where is this from whomever, Giroud, whatever. But you see Drew gets an assist. When he came in, things really changed. This is why I call for them to get the start. You're talking, and I've said this earlier, and it sounds like a repeat, but ice in their veins. These are the guys that have played in the biggest stages of their careers, have played massive games in Serie A. Bawanga in League One has played massive games against Messi and others. Like, this isn't new to these guys, so this is the type of squad that can show up for those games. You just got to hope that the whole system is working together, and it did. It worked together. The one goal that Club America got was a penalty, a bad penalty at that, from Delgado, something that shouldn't have happened. If that doesn't happen, we actually aren't even in extra time. You know what I mean? I think LAFC really proved that they are a team to be reckoned with, and biggest game in club history. This is something that we'll remember for the rest of our lives as LAFC fans and even as MLS fans, because there's a chance what we're going to have 3 MLS teams in the Club World Cup. That's a big deal for MLS also.
That is a big deal. Who were you most impressed with tonight? Who was the biggest key factor to them winning this game?
I mean, I know a lot of people are going to crap on Denis. I think Denis was doing a lot, and then for me, I think when Giroud and them came in, things completely changed. Ardaz, he deserved to get that start, and I understand that. He's been a young kid that's been absolutely and amazing. But again, for me, it's the veterans that really showed up and made a real difference when it came to that second half. I mean, the whole game shifted. I mean, you're talking about a 42. What was I saying during the thing? It was like 42 to
58 possession.
58.
Yeah.
Yeah, possession, right? So once the other Giroud and Under came in, things changed. They completely started pressing, and you even were saying it like, yo, he's running more than I've ever seen. That's not really what he does, and it isn't. But it's the moment, right? It's the moment that these guys have played bigger games and live for these types of games and this type of energy and all of it aligned for the right moment. And I love the fact that we're going to see Chelsea. I love the fact that Giroud said he can't wait to see Chelsea again before the fact. So this is a big deal for the black and gold.
Dude, it's a huge deal, but it's also a huge deal for Major League Soccer because Major League Soccer is starting to take the mantle of being a better league than Liga MX, which I believe and have been saying this for many, many months now, maybe even years. And they proved themselves tonight. This was a game on the line, a big game to see who goes to the Club World Cup. They win this game. Everybody balled out that had to ball out. Even Denis Bouanga, like you said, came through when they needed him. He got the second goal to take the lead in extra time for them to win this game. Olivier Giroud, Nick, I think had the best game of his career as an LAFC player tonight, and he didn't even score. He only played 20 minutes of regular time, and then he played the whole second or the extra time, 30 minutes. The best game of his career. He's out there hustling, creating chances. I think he had 2 or 3 shots on goal. I mean, he was balling his ass off tonight, and that's what you need. Olivier Giroud starts playing well for this team. All bets are off. All bets are off for this team, and they could make some noise. Club World Cup now is open. They're going to make some signings. Who knows? They might get Ronaldo. They might get Paul Pogba, maybe some people. I don't think Griezmann's really – maybe he's in the cards. Maybe he's not for the Club World Cup. I'm not sure because Atletico Madrid's playing in the Club World Cup. Maybe he stays for them until it's over with. But they're going to have options. They're going to make some signings. They're officially allowed to start making signings June 1st. They can start making signings for this team. Man, this is just absolutely incredible win for the team, incredible win for the league. I'm just excited. I've almost lost my voice. You and I just did a 3-hour stream watching it, man. I mean, this is just a great day. This is a great day to be an MLS fan.
Yeah, look, speaking about the people that are coming, it's been rumored that now LAFC possibly could get a Ronaldo, and this is going to be probably one of the craziest takes, and I might get murdered for this, but let's just say that the Griezmann thing was still on the board, right? Even though Atletico is in there, but he was like, "Hey, look, I want to play in the Club World Cup." Um, I would love to see him come, and even almost love to see him come over a Ronaldo. And I'll tell you the reason why. Yes, Ronaldo is some go to some people, but he also can be a locker room killer at times, and he demands a lot of energy behind him. Where a Griezmann has played with Hugo and has played with Giroud, and so if you could get him to come and play in this, I think it would be great for LAFC. And it's something that they've been working on for a while anyway. So I would welcome that. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I would really, really welcome that. But if LAFC gets Ronaldo, it would be huge. It would be a massive. Miami has Messi, LAFC has Ronaldo, both playing in the Club World Cup. I mean, this would be fantastic. You know what I mean?
Gigantic.
But also, I would not be mad if they said, "Well, let us go get someone like a Pogba." Also, I mean, think about that. That could be absolutely incredible. You know what I mean? So the options are there. And we know that, as you said, they open it up early for LAFC to be able to go do that now, considering that they're in the Club World Cup. And the sky's the limit for them. So what are they going to do? We get to see now what JT and the ownership are going to do after the falling out of not getting Griezmann last year. What can they make happen with such big price to play for in the Club World Cup, right? Like
Opportunity. Yeah. Big
this
opportunity.
is the biggest opportunity ever. You just made $10 million. How are you going to invest that back to do better in Group D? And I was just on here and I had people telling me we're getting out of Group D. We're going to do it.
So you
And
think so? You think they're going to do
they
it?
they really I have friends that are really believing that this going to happen, and it could, but we need to make sure that the signing is right. So who is it that is going to be the right signing is the question.
Listen, Nick, this is a big deal, man. MLS has been absolutely bullied by Liga MX historically. They have owned us, bro. We have been absolutely pantsed. We have been bullied on the playground. We have been embarrassed. We embarrassed them tonight. We embarrassed them tonight. LAFC embarrassed and dominated Club America tonight. That's what I watched. Club America had one goal tonight, and it was a PK. That's it. They barely had any shots on goal tonight, from what I've seen. They didn't create nearly as many chances as LAFC. LAFC dominated this game, I think. The only half that I saw Club America dominate was the first half of extra time. That's the only thing I saw them dominate. LAFC dominated this match in totality for me. And LAFC is going to get a chance to go play at the Club World Cup. They're one of 3 MLS teams play at the Club World Cup on the big stage. So people around the world who may not know about LAFC are going to get a chance to see LAFC play. And it gives MLS another team to prove the league is worthy and a good quality league. I'm excited. This is a big deal. This was an incredible match. MLS is passing Liga MX up. I've said it numerous times. I believe it now. This is a game they would not win. They just took down the Mexican Giants, took them down in a stadium where there were more Liga MX, Club America fans than LAFC fans. Nick, incredible night. Is this the best night you've
Incredible.
had as an LAFC fan since 22?
It's really really incredible. I
Yeah.
mean, there's been some great ones, with us, and I'm thankful for the memories that I've definitely have with LAFC. This is going to go down as one of the biggest. I mean, we'll remember this forever. It's when LAFC, we already are known around, right? Like, I mean, we have fans that are in Uruguay and in Ireland and stuff like that, as all MLS fans do, our teams do, I'm sure. But this puts us on a real global stage. You know what I mean? And that is going to be the difference, because all these other tournaments are awesome, but nothing really shakes a stick like this. I mean, how cool is it? LAFC is going to play a Flamingo, is going to play a Chelsea, possible be able to play like a PSG or a Real Madrid. Like, these are things that you can only dream about, that your team will be able to do, from an MLS league to whichever other league that you're going to play, right? Premier League to the
La
Brazilian
Liga,
league
Brazilian
to the
leagues.
league to City. Like, it's you can't ask for anything better. And so big deal, man. It's a big deal.
Huge deal. I want to say this right now. Final thoughts. This game was better than the UEFA Champions League final between PSG and Inter Milan. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
This is the best game I watched all day. Nick, before I let you go, congratulations, my friend. Your team is in the Club World Cup. Where can the people find your great LAFC content where you will be covering the Club World Cup because your team just qualified, my friend? Where can they follow you at?
Follow me at underscore Nick Chastain underscore on X, and then go to YouTube at VOBG Podcast, man. We're there every Monday live. I have some cool stuff that's about to drop out on there. We always have the pressers, so tonight I'll have the pressers up there after they're done. And yeah, man, we tell it like it is, and we don't hold we don't hold our tongues. When we're bad, and we say it. And when we're good, we definitely gloat and ride high on it. But it's all about just being honest fans, and about the black and gold, and about the badge.
Well, listen, man, I'm excited for you guys. I can't wait to watch another MLS team in the Club World Cup. Let me know down below if LAFC are going to get out of their group. Let me know down below. And also let me know if MLS is past Liga MX up. Nick, I appreciate, my friend. I know you are on a time constraint. Thank you so much. Until next time, guys, I will see you all soon.